spend on. Well, I think we save up to get your pistol plus 2 primary weapons, plus the venom-x, so that's nice. Okay, so here's the cutscene.
The obelisk! I finally finished the translation! Archer doesn't know what it says! And he'll never know. Because I'll be dead. No! Get away from me!
I can't let you leave now, can I? You've seen too much.
Okay, guys. So that woman is called Samantha. I don't know if she's related to the Samantha of zombies, maybe. But she is the one that is called the military because she doesn't agree with what they're doing, so she's good. However, Archer's found out this and he's still alive. Well, everyone's dead except Samantha and Archer, pretty much. Except us, but we weren't there in the first place. She's gone to kill herself because Archer needs to know what was on those stone things, and she's the only one that could translate them. So she translated them, but she was about to kill herself, and obviously you know what happened. Archer took them away. At the end, you see the 2 aliens by her. You obviously, if you've played Mayday, you know that what happens, but I'm not going to say it here because some of you guys may still have not played Mayday. If you haven't, play it. I recommend it. Recommend paying that extra bit of cash to play that, because that's a really good episode. It's difficult, it's pretty difficult, and it's something different. I don't think they've ever done something nearly as cool as that in Extinction, or any map. I mean, when you want to do a zombies map on a boat, I don't know how they would work that into a storyline, but seeming as the characters love to teleport anywhere. But it's looking to be Advanced Warfare, so I doubt they'll do zombies because that's more of a traitor thing. They won't do aliens because Activision have done that. Modern Warfare do Spec Ops, so it'd be interesting to see what they do. Rumours are hinting at dinosaurs, so I don't know, dinosaurs, guys, dinosaurs. I don't know, guys. That's just from a few videos. I know I said I don't like to watch a lot of spoilers, but I just had to check that one out. Check that out. So now we're finding the venom-x, really powerful gun, to say the least. We're just creating some barriers, you know, that by the time the aliens get to us, they'll be pretty damaged. So we're just gonna keep that moving up. Keep that moving up. And we're gonna get that? No, we're not gonna get that ammo. We don't want to get that ammo. Lots of enemies here. It gets difficult, guys. It gets very difficult. We're in 43 minutes, okay, so we spent at least 15 minutes looking for our bloody phone. Oh, am I allowed to say that? I guess so. I don't know. I'll keep that in there. Sorry guys, I know I sound really childish, but I don't want to curse, guys, because some viewers are little kids, and although they shouldn't really be playing 18 games, I mean, they're still going to play it, aren't they? So it's nice not to get them using that sort of language, but I don't know. If I do curse, guys, I obviously will curse, because there's going to be times that are going to get on my nerves. I'll just bleep it. I'm sorry, guys, but I just don't want to angry parents ringing me up like, oh, my son has been swearing, my son has been using this, and I don't know where they would get my phone number from. I don't. Toys R Us. I have a feeling my number's in that. I don't know. I really don't know. So now we upgraded that, and we can carry our primary weapon plus another weapon plus the venom-x plus the pistol. So that's you basically a living armory once you have that upgrade. So we have a pistol, and we're gonna look. I think at this point we're just looking for a nice gun to fill that second spot. So we're like, let's have a think. Looking around. We've got some random supplies here. We don't go through them though, apparently. Looking around, come on. There's the last hive up there, you can kind of see it with the big spike coming up the ground. We did decide to go get this random ammo, and it's a booster, so I think it makes you have does it run No, it doesn't make you run faster. It makes you switch weapons and yeah, switch weapons and I believe reload faster. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure if it lets you do that. Actually, we have 2 more hives to go. Sorry, guys, we have 2. So we must have destroyed 5 hives. We must have destroyed 5 hives. I don't know. We're setting up defensive positions here, nevertheless, to kill them. Good times. This guy needs to place it. Come on, hurry up. Couple of lockers there, but we're not finding any locker keys anytime soon. So at the moment, that really does not concern us. And we have a hell of a lot of aliens coming, so we just decide to shoot some venom-x ammo and leave the spore clouds to kill the aliens. You know, it's just gonna injure them a lot more, and by the time we get to us, a couple more bullets, and you're dead. See you later. Go home, speak to the breeder, but we'll call you a breeder. And basically, all the aliens are gonna die. Hopefully. So more frequently than less, you'll barely see any scouts now. They mainly be replaced with hunters. You see the odd scout, and you're like, hey, phantom over there. It's mainly just hunters now. Hunters, phantoms, scorpions, and the odd rhinos. Well, the rhinos are quite frequent now. Like, you've got maybe two a hive, 3 a hive. Sometimes it gets intense. It gets really intense. Lots of enemies here, lots and lots and lots of enemies. It's difficult, guys. This map is very difficult when it first come out, and especially with any extinction map. When it first come out, it's very difficult to win. But once you got the right tactic nailed down and you have a brief idea of what you're doing, it's quite easy. Is it easy? I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult to say the least, guys. Very difficult. We have a good position of sentries there. The sentries are killing the enemies all the time. A couple hunters coming in though, so I think they're going to be attacking the sentries. So we turn around and they're actually attacking the guy instead. And there's a phantom. I can still remember it, guys. Don't act too surprised. I can see you behind that screen. I can see you. Feral instincts is what we need. It's just going to give the outline of the aliens a lot easier to kill that way, a lot easier to destroy. Our gas clouds are really just going to mess them up now as well. It's good times, it's fun. Our challenge is not to let the dual health go below 50, and at the moment we're doing a good job of doing that just right. I think someone threw a flare down there, and by the time we reloaded I think it goes out anyway, so we're destroying them. It's good times. It's definitely difficult. I mean, I tried playing this solo and the results were not very pleasing. So here we have our first rhino. It may be our second rhino. Maybe a rhino's popped up somewhere else. Who knows with this game. I think the rhino's dead already though. Just the amount of sheer firepower that our team is putting out with machine guns and cool stuff like that. It's very difficult to get past that. Even if you have hundreds of ton of armor on your back, it's still going to be quite a feat if you can do that. So we're throwing some bouncing betties random places just to being able to set up a good defensive position, because we're on the last hive now and after is the boss, and that's pretty difficult. So we're running up there and we see our rifles, so we're like, yeah, we're going to pick that up. So now we have the ARX, the LSAT, the venom-x, and the pistol. For the meantime though, we're going to use the ARX and we're going to set up a good defensive position. We run on the electric quickly just to search it. We get burst fire. Should we have picked it up? Should we have not? I don't know. We did it, guys, and we did alright with it. So this is the last hive for this part. Once that's done, it's boss time. So at the moment, our objective is to attack, well, get rid of the aliens, but our main objective is to get Samantha. And obviously Archer, the guy that killed Samantha, has him at the moment, and Archer is a kill order towards him. So if we find him, we're going to be killing Archer or bringing him alive. I don't know which one. It's very difficult to find him though when you have thousands of aliens that are coming for your head and you're trying to drill these weird looking hives. We unfortunately failed that challenge because someone deploys armor vest, but I guess they wouldn't have deployed it if it was needed, if it wasn't needed. So we have that. Our rhino spawns quite early, so we wasn't too prepared for him, and we're like, okay, this is going to be difficult. We're shooting him with our pistol, our upgraded pistol, doing quite a bit of damage, and he dies. It's good. Someone actually is down there, so we're shooting. We got to try to get to him because no man gets left behind. And we got a guy there. We need to get rid of him, and we're gonna shoot these guys. And we start to arrive, and 2 scorpions hop down to greet us. But luckily for us, our mate has a machine gun, or our teammate, sorry, and he's spraying them down, and they don't even stand a chance. I tried to deploy an IMS, and I realized, oh god, I already have one. So I think we fired. Do we fire the venom-x? We must do. Yeah, there we are. Right, we fired the venom-x. I like the venom-x. It's really powerful. And we switch back to our burst fire ARX to do a little bit of damage. We give a random item, and that gives us soft lamp. Nice. So we're just deploying that down because another hunters. We tried. I think there's only certain points you can pull it down inside, meaning because it needs to come through the window because it's a missile fired from above. It's much like a predator missile in essence. It's difficult. It's very difficult. So we're halfway through the last hive, and from this I was like, yes, come on. This can be the gameplay that we've been waiting for. Hopefully. The look of this map is just truly astonishing. You really do have to take a moment to realize how good this is. Miss Hive is almost down now. We got a scorpion jumping down. The way they just jump down from very, very high is just, you know, gymnastic team for aliens, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Maybe. We're shooting these guys up. We're messing them up good and proper. That was an IMS killing him there, so that's good. Our IMS is that our IMS? I think that is our IMS, and it's properly going to work, and it's getting what needs to be done. We equip some body armor just to make sure we don't go down, because it would be really embarrassing to go down just as the hive is about to be destroyed. Kill those 2 scorpions. See you later. And I think with that, the hive is done. In 3, 2, 1. And there goes the hive. Do we get any points for that? We do get to the next prestige though, so that's nice. We got a new badge and some teeth, and that's what we need in life. We upgrade our gambler perk. So all is good, all is good. We're now off. We've killed all the hives, so the aliens will barely be spawning at all. It will just be which ones spawned and which ones are still running around. I need to get with the squad because we're now fighting the breeder. And we have a... Oh, I thought he was spawning then. I thought... Oh, don't worry. And yeah, we rejoined him. And we now have to fight the breeder. And this time he is more central, but he can move around a bit to heal himself. But you'll see that in a minute. He falls over, so he's a bit clumsy. I mean, he might have too big of feet for himself. Maybe he bought himself too big shoes. I don't know. But we spray him to pieces, and once he gets to a quarter of his health left, I guess you could say, he's like, oh, you guys are pretty tough. I think I'm gonna go and chill on my party place like the king. And he gets all his friends to spawn for him, and he's like, minions, take care of these. You are my servants, just do that. Get the ballistic vest, and we have a rhino chasing us. He dies luckily because I think one more hit from that rhino, and another one spawns out. I think one more hit from that other rhino would have killed us. Spraying down this rhino, we get a little bit too close for comfort for the rhino. Hopefully, we really don't want to go down at that point. We put the IMS down. Oh no, someone puts an IMS down. Was it us? I don't know. It's so complicated at this point. Not complicated. Crowded at this point. You don't care who does what really. Pick some venom-x ammo up. Nice, and we're shooting down these guys. On phase 2, when the boss climbs back down, these kind of hive, but they have kind of flowery things. Their spawn, you want to be killing them because they're going to be giving you, if he goes up to them, then they give you the boss some health back, and it's not fun. So just any ones you see, destroy, and you'll see that I do that in a minute. And Phantom comes running in, and because he can teleport, you know, he thinks he's all that, but he dies, and back comes the breeder, and it's a pretty quick death for the breeder. There's the starts to heal him, and then it does go down, and he's starting to spray, you know, going crazy with his machine gun kind of pods. I don't exactly know what they are, but they're not friendly to say the least. And he trips over, so we fire some venom-x at him, give him a taste of his own medicine. He's almost down, and we finish him off with the ARX. See you later, he dies. And we got Speed Slayer as well, so that's a nice achievement. Because we killed him in 5 minutes. Or we killed the breeder, within 5 minutes or less. Everyone survived. And I think that was a good run, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe, it really helps me out a lot more than you think. Like this video and comment what you thought. Sorry about trying to find that name on my phone, but we got there in the end. And I'll see you guys in Mayday. Mayday. Bye.
You ready?